Hey, so I want to touch a little bit on a subject. I talked a little bit about it in a video before, in one of the videos that I previously uploaded, talking about taking inspired action. That when you have the inspiration or the draw to do something, to take inspired action during that moment, during the moment when it is all apparent to you, it all is clear to you in your mind's eye. I know within myself that a lot of times something comes and it doesn't feel like it's the right moment to do it. So I'll make a list and I'll write it down on a piece of paper so I can do it later. And later, when I pick up what I wrote, it doesn't have the same momentum to it. It doesn't have the same feel to it. And therefore, it's not coming from that place of complete inspiration where it's not coming from that natural place of flow. So there is an importance and there is I feel like when the moment comes, it is pushing you in the direction that your soul wants to take you into, it wants to take you to. And when you act on those intuitions, you act from a place of inspiration, you act on whatever it is that comes to you. First of all, you're telling God or you're telling the universe, okay, I'm ready. I received the message. I understand. And not only that, you're bringing it into existence. You're already giving it some momentum. You're already feeding it your life light. You're already feeding it time. You could see your life as, we're living this one singular timeline, right? So we can end wherever our life is on that timeline is what our life experience is, right? We can jump timelines, like we can change our life experience. But whatever is in the current moment, you could see it as a radio station. The radio station can only emit, can only transmute. I don't know if that's a word. It can only put out one signal at a time. So it can only play one line. And whatever is getting that spotlight at that moment is what is coming into existence. It is what has won the the radio air time. It has what has um, been allowed to come through. So it's the same thing with your life. Wherever you put your focus and whatever you bring in each and every current moment is what is getting the limelight in your life. It is what is getting your attention. It is what is getting to what you are allowing to come into existence, into the physical world. You are creating it. You are borning, like bringing it into being born. And therefore, I also feel like whatever you allow to come into existence through you, you are giving it the privilege of existence. So if you have this idea or this vision or something that comes to you intuitively, something that comes to you in a moment, typically those are channeled. Those are things that are coming through the divine, that are coming through you, wanting to be born through you. And if you're saying to the universe, okay, I got the idea, but not now, not now. I'm going to put it on a piece of paper and I'll do it later. A lot of times you lose that momentum. Or when you come back to it later, you can't connect directly back. See, the sun's going down behind me. You can't connect directly back to that same state of to that same state or to that same idea or the same. It doesn't come as the same importance. It's a full moon. The full moon just rose. I was sitting here watching the full moon, but I was having these thoughts on the way, and the thoughts of that you need to take that we need to take inspired action when we have that intuition. When that intuition comes up, act on it. Act on it immediately, even if it's just, like even this video is brought forth because of that, because the thoughts that I was having around this, which really you could see them as a download, a chant, something that's coming through me, ideas that are coming through me, and immediately putting it into a video without waiting. Because if I were to write all this down, and I would write, okay, uh, the idea, the concept is take inspired action when it comes, so that it will, in order to catch the momentum, and in order to uh, anchor something into the 3D. Now, when I'm doing this, when I'm inspired, everything is already cognitive. It's already all developed. All of the thoughts and all of the ideas are open to me because they are coming through. If I write it down, a lot of times I already close off that that train of thought, that sequence. And in doing so, a lot of times when you don't bring it into verbalization or into the 3D, a lot of those really delicate little intricate details of it will dissipate. It's almost like when it comes, it's your responsibility to bring it somehow into the world, allow it to be born through you, allow the idea to come forth. Because I know that if this is something that I am going through in my own experience, we are all energetically connected, and we're connected to these energy fields. And if it is relevant for me, it is relevant for others as well that are connected to the same energy frequencies, that are prone to the same, it may be in a different way, but a lot of us are going through the same things at the same time. That's why when we channel messages, they come through for a collective. They come through for whoever. The moon is just so pretty. I don't think that I'm going to try to zoom. No, it won't let me zoom in this mode, but it's just so pretty. Wait, let me turn it around. See if I can zoom in this way. It's massive. Look at that. It's full moon. And then there was another thing that was coming to me, is about the moon, because there are energies in the moon. The moon, just like it pulls bodies of water, we are bodies of water. So as the moon goes through the sky and through the different settings, a full moon is straight on, then it is also pulling our body, our the water within us. So there is definitely a rising and setting with the moon, and you can feel the energy of it, especially when there's a full moon. You can really feel the energy. So I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you for watching.